realized after I got this side on, pretty much looking just like this, that the caliper bracket plate, whatever, I put it on the wrong side, so it was like back there, and I put that one on and I was like, well, you know what, let me just double check, and I did. So then I don't know, anyway, so I got this side completed, and I went through my torquing procedure, and that is 50 pounds to seat it while turning it, back it off 35 pounds while turning it, back it off no more than 3/8 of a turn, and then put your little lock ring, and the other outer nut goes to 150 foot-pounds. I was able to get that. So they're spinning pretty good. I got this one on, and then I ended up taking it back off and loosening it up just a little bit more to the next little dimple in the washer, just because I didn't think it spun freely enough, and it feels pretty good now, so I'm happy with that. They both spin about the same. I'd rather go a little looser than tighter. Alright guys, so I got these Selectros all, for the most part, cleaned up and put back up in here. The problem that I kind of have with them, and there's little seals and stuff up in there, but it doesn't like actually seal the front here, so like dirt and water is gonna get up in there, and so like even though that there's little O-rings here and there, I mean, I don't know how comfortable I feel with that. I mean, they were probably on there for a long time, and it didn't look like there was any water in there, and I greased everything good, so hopefully we'll be okay. But I would just think that there'd be some kind of, I don't know, something there, you'd think. So I don't know, maybe down the road I'll look into getting some warns or something if I can, for this. Dunno. But they work really well. I mean, it only takes, like, you just got to plop them right over, and it seems to lock them right in. Well, this is gonna be tight. That's for sure. Real tight. Alright guys, so we are cramped up in here, but I got you with me on the GoPro, my custom magnet mount there. Anyways, I'm gonna pull this steering arm off here. Anyway, hopefully I don't have to pull the axle out and then pull it off, because it just went on recently, so I think it's okay. Then I think these calipers are the same ones that were on the 3/4 ton. We will see. If not, I'll swap them. If not, I'll keep running them. So got that. I got taking that wheel off on the other side, so I'm gonna get after this sucker and we'll get it out. Shouldn't take too long. Alright guys, well I got everything attached here. Got the steering arm back on. Get this light out of the way here. Anyways, got the steering arm back on. The tie rod secure. The drive line hooked back up. And the U-bolts tightened down. You know, I've been having that brake issue where it seems like it's been going to the floor and ain't feeling right. I've noticed this has been sitting around. It was sitting tilted the other way, and I think, I don't know, either this is loose or there's a washer under there. Maybe it's leaking, so I have to address that tomorrow. And probably gonna just end up, the calipers are the same. I might just get new calipers and brake pads. I'm gonna get brake pads tomorrow, but I'll decide. Maybe I'll get calipers. I don't know. I mean, those aren't very old, but I don't know. They're so inexpensive. Maybe I will. But that's it. So what I got up next is I'm just gonna pull the pumpkin cover off and just make sure I clean the seal good. Put it back in, put all the bolts in, and then pump it up with some fluid. And then I think on this one here, the vent, the actual fitting for the vent, you can see it there. Maybe you can, I don't know if you can get in there. I don't know. I'm not crawling up there and up under there right now. Probably do the fluid and tomorrow. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll finish it tonight. But then, yeah, so I got to fill this up, and then I got to put that fitting in for the vent line. So not too critical. All in all, it only took an hour and a half, 2 hours to swap it all. It's pretty simple. I got to get a couple lug nuts. So I might run to the wrecking yard tomorrow too. So I need to get 2 lug nuts, and I need to get 2 lugs and some lug nuts, because I think I only have enough lug nuts for 1 wheel. So I'm gonna go get me some of those. So really just dig around the junkyard, and there's a whole bunch of old frickin' 3/4 ton trucks that have the same size lug nuts. So I will do that. That's it. So the Operation K10 tow rig is getting further along here. I still got to do some work on the back. I need to pull, was it this side? No, the other side. So the passenger side, I still need to do the brakes on there. I need to fix the driver side adjuster, the little rod for the adjuster, and pinion seal, and I got to seal up that pinion housing. So I still got work to do on it. But I mean, it's still drivable and everything, but I got work to do on it. I think I'm going to replace the wheel cylinders. I might get those tomorrow, I'm not sure. And then I'm going to put a Detroit in it. I asked my wife if she'd buy me one for my birthday, even though I got some LS parts, I don't know, a few weeks ago. Told her it was for my birthday. And so she's told me, she said, I don't know what a Detroit locker is, but I'm not buying that shit for you for your birthday. So you're gonna have to wait a little bit. I feel like, I just feel like the truck's so incapable when it ain't got one locker on it. Just the rear. I don't think I'm gonna lock the front, so I'm doing the crawler. I'm not even gonna mess with this front end. Just leave it alone. As long as the back's locked, it's good enough for me. So it's still pretty capable. So I ain't sweating it too much. So that is it. That is it right now. I'm gonna, I don't know, see what time it is, and I may wrap up in the morning, put some fluid in it. Maybe I will do that. Weather's getting nice, man. This is beautiful out here. And I am rambling. So I'm gonna let you guys go and not talk your ear off anymore. But I appreciate you guys. You guys take care.